Hello, everyone. We're going to get started here right at the top of the hour. Lloyd here, and Dan Girolamo is joining me as well. What you see on the screen is the new customer, they call it the shop site. Everybody will have their own shop site, and there's lots coming here. This is the new face of it. We'll walk through this site a little bit for you here, but it is currently, I think they're just uploading the English version here today, and hopefully we'll have this up. Keep saying today or their team New York City. There he is. Hello, Dan. We'll get started here right at the top of the hour. So as soon as we get that, let me just close off my, so we don't have any distractions here that may have to come while we're online.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a huge success, this shop site that's coming out for everybody. But it's going to be only a small success compared to what's coming down the road. And Dan and I are just biting our tongues, wishing we could talk more about it, but we cannot. And everybody just be patient. It will be an exciting time for us. So let's get started here. I'll bring up our presentation. It's the top of the hour. So Dan, I'll let you take it away.
Thank you very much, Lloyd. Welcome to Tuesday's webcast, Karatbars Introduction here, a universal solution wide debt, savings, and currency crisis. So if you don't have a pen and piece of paper or something, grab one, okay? Today, we're going to do what we always do. We're going to show you what we will cover, what we are really facing today, our solution to that. We're solution-oriented. Who we are, what we do, what you can expect from us, and what we voluntarily expect from you if you want to make this work for you. Now, look it, we're all programmed to do this. In the hard drive in your head, you go to school, you get a job. Basically, you're learning some kind of set of tasks. You still got to do work to make money.
Hey, Dan, my good friend, my good buddy here, you know what I'm going to do? Because it's my fault. I'm going to back this up because you know what I went and forgot to do again?
Hit record.
Yes. Let me just get back here and we will get to the record. Let's get to the record screen here. Sorry, guys.
Let's get to the record.
We're recording. And I'll bring up the other screen, Dan. And sorry about that. We'll get started again. So it is right from the beginning this time.
Thanks. Look, today we're going to go over Karatbars. It's a universal solution to the debt, savings, and currency crisis. This is what we're going to cover. What we're really facing, our solution to that, who we are, what we do, what you can expect from us, and what we voluntarily expect from you to join our team to make it work for you. That's the whole purpose, isn't it, right? Now, the hard drive between your ears. You were probably programmed to do this. So you go to school, you get a job. Now, you're going to learn some set of tasks. You still have to do the work in order to make money with those tasks, right? You don't get paid for what you know. You only get paid for what you do with what you know. Maybe you get married, maybe you have kids. Maybe you work 40 hours a week for 40 years and you used to only retire on 40% of the money if you made it to 65. You pay taxes, you pay to live, you invest money that's supposed to be left over. You buy insurance in case something happens, life, health, auto, and home. That's a fact. And then take 2 to 4 weeks of vacation a year after 5 to 10 years, and you hope nothing goes wrong. But the average person has 2 financial catastrophes in their life. Let me ask you something. How's that working for you, and how's that working for people that you know? Rapidly rising debt. Let's just take a quick snapshot. 2 months ago, 15,739 billion. You saw 30 days later, 15,874 billion. That went up how much? 135 billion in 1 month. Let me give you perspective. Cancer research Only dropped $1 billion in it for that. Okay, now that put the picture. Now, here we got May 21st, another 88 billion, but May 31st, we passed over $16 trillion, folks. 16 trillion in debt and the world's reserve currency. Now, as we go past this, I think this right here is probably the single most significant video that you can watch. And I want you to take off your political hat, because I just want you to see that no matter what happens, this is right from the government website. Probably you haven't had it somebody show you this. So really, in essence, watch this, and then I'm going to ask a question a little bit later. If you don't have that that URL down there, maybe we can post that in the chat room. As well as, if you need to, go to YouTube video and hit that. The reality is, in summation, we're at a point that you cannot believe. We have no approved budget. The government borrows every single dollar to operate offices, jobs, every department, and every bit of its protection, the military, the FBI, the CIA, and we're going to tier to 26 trillion in debt. It's just reality. So they may ask what can be done. You'll see in this video in a summation. It's whatever it is, it's going to be painful. First of all, Washington has to admit the problem. They haven't even admitted it yet. Then once they admit it, they have to explain it to everyone. Then we really have to face the pain of fixing it. So unless you're actually focused on financial solvency, every other program you have is strictly out of complete debt, and there's no way to get rid of it. If not, we all go down with the ship. So guess which house stood? Here we have the story of the big bad wolf. Big bad wolf blew the house with straw, right? Well, let's build our house with gold bricks, 1 gram at a time, a Karatbar at a time. Then you had the one that was built with sticks and one with bricks. Well, when the big bad wolf comes, we will have money to buy what we need. Others that are using paper money and paper derivatives to build their financial house and think that their financial house will stand at risk are in for a rude awakening. Now, who and what is the big bad wolf? Well, after other countries who have been trading our debt for hard assets and no longer have that exposure, those countries buying our debt can say without warning, USA, your credit card is cut off. If you notice, you see the US doesn't have a savings account. They have your labor as guaranteed to borrow what they want to under the IRS. The US uses other countries' savings account to buy our debt. Remember, whatever happens to the paper money happens to everything kept in paper money assets. So here's the big question. This is just how it is. Do you really believe that any political body will actually make the hard choices that are needed? And if they do, will you be feeling happy about them? Or will they continue to blame each other like they have been and kick the can down the road until it's too late? Maybe the solution has to be you have to take some action yourself right now to protect yourself. Lloyd?
Thanks, Dan. All currencies are losing purchasing power. We know that. Here you see a chart that shows the value of US dollar, Canadian, the euro, the British pound, the yen over the last 10, 12 years against gold. Gold is that one commodity that follows prices, and people don't understand this. You know, they're all out there thinking with the mindset that gold is an investment. Well, yeah, people have been conditioned to believe that. Gold is an insurance policy. Gold is the one thing that follows prices and will always follow prices as they continue to go up as a result of the dollar devaluing. I've told, gold, it's an investment seminar on for the mining and the commodity industry here in Vancouver the last couple of days. I'm actually going going this evening to another talk that Peter Schiff is in town, or Schiff, and he's speaking this evening. Should be very entertaining. But the Michael Levies of the world, the Peter Schiffs, they all to a speaker are pretty convincing with their presentation, the information they're providing, and it's certainly current, that we are headed to some amazing and interesting times. And so it's not the past that you want to planning for, it's the future. And that certainly involves and includes gold. And they're all about taking gold and using that as protection against what's coming, rather than looking at it as a way to invest and generate that income. So, you know, there's a lot of great information here, but I've realized that most of us that have been studying this are probably just as aware and on the right track. So if gold takes off into, it'll certainly hit the levels that it was adjusted for inflation, which is around 2,500 or 2,500 an ounce. So hang in there. It's going to happen, and it's happening fast. Prices are rising as paper money loses value. Here we can see some comparisons. We see that Harvard tuition was 31 in 1999. Today it's 39,000. Movie ticket $5. Today it's $8 to $15, depending on the theater you go to. Just a U.S. first class stamp was 33 cents. Today it's 44. In 1999, milk gallon was 91. Today it's $3.50. Coffee $3.41. Today $5.50, and of course a dozen eggs 89 cents. Today $1.60. A lot of these things we take for granted and just go out and spend. But anybody who's out there purchasing consumables is seeing that prices are rising, and they're rising at a very increasing. The cost of hot water, just to heat hot water, whether you're using gas or electricity, there's no real end in there. And of course, anybody who has children knows this one was 165,000. That was astronomical for most, and today it's probably pushing 250,000 just to raise a child. Very something most people are having a hard time maintaining any kind of a lifestyle through. So you can see prices are rising. Food, of course, is the big one that everybody notices, and everyone is, you know, the masses certainly, and the majority of the population are squeezing every dollar they can just to maintain the lifestyle that they thought 2 to 2.5 jobs would allow them to maintain. Well, that's getting out of reach. So everybody's getting more frustrated, confused. They don't know what to do, where to turn, and the more they see coming at them, the more confused they get. So obviously the lack of information means most will end up doing nothing. So the future is uncertain. You know, many experts are predicting hyperinflation or possibly even a currency collapse is coming. Who knows for sure? All we do know that as the dollar devalues at a faster rate, hyperinflation is a set in. We do know that those who are already in debt will be further in debt because they're going to be borrowing more just to survive. That's right around the corner. By owning gold, we know we have insurance and safety against that happening and affecting us perhaps in a more severe way. But what is the best gold to own and with the most benefits? Well, most people don't know where to buy gold if they did realize, and certainly most don't have $1,700 laying around. That'll soon be far more than that to buy an ounce, and that's all they probably think of when they think of gold. So they need us. They need what Karatbars bring. It's a very unique product. Many features and benefits over any other gold, and as I mentioned, gold is not of investing. Everybody's mindset is thinking, well, I'll buy gold, I'll hold it, and I'll sell it for a profit down the road. Well, great, you can go down that path, but that's not what gold is all about. I don't know how many times I get asked, and I'm sure you get asked the same thing. Well, isn't silver better? I've heard that silver was a better investment. Well, we all hear that every day. Sorry, guys, but I just hear that so often that I have to animate it a bit, because they're all thinking investing. They're not understanding the value of owning gold against the inflation that's coming at us, and it's going to get a lot worse. So you buy gold to protect against that devaluation of the dollar. That's really what it's all about. There's a lot of other gold companies or silver distributors out there, but nothing compares to the features and benefits that Karatbars has. Whether that's in a 1 gram size or a coin, gold or silver that you see here. Regardless of the price, the features and benefits you will get with Karatbars, and you're going to see more of those more obvious and make it easier for you to explain this to others as we move forward here. Now that we've gone through this process of creating the foundation, it's going to move fairly quickly from here on in. So the highest quality, of course, 999.9, 24 karat you get with the Karatbars, and the best pricing for 1 gram gold is by a LBMA, or London Bullion Market Association certified refinery. They're on what's called the London Good Delivery List, and gold with that LBMA certification stamped on it by that refinery is considered currency, and we have that now on the 1 gram bars, and you can go to lbma.org.uk to get more information on that and learn more about it. You should learn as much as you can and understand just how critical and how valuable that is, because when somebody says, oh, I can go down the street and I can buy a 1 gram for such and such, you can say, well, is it LBMA certified? Of course, they're not going to know what that is, because I didn't know what that was when I got into the business, and I come from services background. So it's something that you have to teach people about. Affiliate program, earn free gold and earn a great income. And oh, Dan, I'd love to be able to talk about this, but we can't. That is going to get very, very exciting, guys. Obviously, the best price, best guaranteed buyback price that we see here that Karatbars offers in the world over any other 1 gram gold that you'll find out there. All commissions earned, any buyback proceeds are paid to your own Karatbars MasterCard, debit card for convenient and instant access. And of course, this is a great feature here, so that yes, you can sell it back. Yes, we have the highest buyback price, and it's very convenient for anybody if you choose to go that route. But as you're going to see, that is one of the very probably last things that you'll likely end up doing with your Karatbars. Although that's all people are thinking about, as we know. So secure log, you can also store it free, low cost insured delivery if you choose to take delivery. But there's a lot of benefits just by having it stored free and keeping it in your account. And of course, the most obvious advantage here, which is a unique to the gold industry, is you can actually store it free and move as little as 50 euros at a time, or $65, around, well, 62, 63 US, into gold, into Karatbars. Yes, you can take delivery, and we'll show you here on the info site or the shop site that you can take that delivery very quickly if you choose to. So that's up to you and your choice how you want to do that. Very unique features here that may not be obvious. Obviously, we have the embossed authenticity stamp of the LBMA refinery right on the gold piece itself. Certifying quality and weight is guaranteed. It's accurate. As you see it stated on the card, LBMA certification is the most important part here. An embossed serial number. It's UV film covering the card that encases that gold piece on the card. It also has security features. And of course, we have a hologram unique to Karatbars, a multi-dimensional hologram that covers the back of that card. And that is ensuring that the card cannot be tampered with. And so all of these features simply means that you can take it anywhere and anybody can verify that it's pure gold. It's not counterfeit. Once gold or silver coins leave the mint, proof of purity and weight is up to the owner to prove. So if you don't have that certificate attached to that little piece of coin, and it never is, by the way, yes, it has the stamps on it, but you know, everybody that's in the counterfeiting business can counterfeit these pretty easily, and they are being counterfeited. So if you try to take a coin or a silver piece or any other 1 gram card into a store, they're not going to be educated. They're not going to know whether that's pure or not. They will be educated with the system that we have coming with this business network here that Karatbars is bringing to the table, making Karatbars a spendable gold. Spendable gold within our own worldwide merchant system. And think of this, guys. When you're purchasing gold, the only way typically that people are going to get any use out of that is by selling it. At some point down the road, they're going to sell their gold and take their cash. Well, when that happens, you have a taxable event. When you use your gold as a form of currency, when you use it to spend it instead of sell it, there's no taxable event on that. Think about that. Keep thinking about that. That's a very critical and important part of this. Karatbars Exchange acceptance points. They're coming very soon, and for €400, they'll be free. There'll be other options here. You'll be able to earn income as an affiliate, of course, by introducing these exchange centers. And these will be perhaps the most obvious way that people will realize that this is spendable gold. It's not just your typical gold that you have. So this other options available, of course, and coming soon to convert Karatbars back to cash. We do have the 7% selling fee. You can post these in the marketplace soon, and you'll be able to sell your Karatbars if you choose to. Why you would want to, I have no idea. Spend your gold, don't sell it. At any rate, that's one option that's coming. And currently, we've had people in emergency who bought Karatbars. They've had to sell some. I know, Dan, you had helped some people sell it through the chat room. So you can just post it in there and sell it at or near the retail price, the spot price. So there's very flexible ways here for you to dispose of your Karatbars. So don't be forced to convert an ounce when all you may need is a few $100s. Buying power, we know the buying power of gold. We keep going through this, but I think it's fairly important to drive home. 100 years ago, an ounce of gold would have bought you this much bread. And 100 years ago, $1 would have bought you this much bread. This is a very visual presentation of just what's happening to the buying power of gold, the dollar. Today, that same ounce of gold will buy you more bread than you could have 100 years ago. Take that same dollar into your grocery store and see how much bread it's going to buy you. Well, we know it's going to buy you perhaps less than half a loaf. And by the way, if you buy spelt bread, good luck getting half a loaf. Gold money is increasing in buying power as the paper dollar obviously dramatically is losing buying power. And if you're at these events these last couple of days, it's really interesting what is probably happening very fast. It's around the corner. We all know that. There's more and more people waking up to that. So get out of paper money, get into gold, and Karatbars is the best lifeboat to be in here. If there's inflation, you want to buy gold. And of course, if you have high inflation, the way we do today, then you want to buy all the gold that you possibly can. And basically the driving force behind the price of gold, inflation itself, are low interest rates. You will not see interest rates climbing, because if interest rates start climbing at all, it's going to bring in a massive stagnation to the economy. So they have to keep those interest rates down, and that is driving gold prices, and it's going to break out of the break loose quick. So if we see hyperinflation, which is coming soon, everybody predicts, it's probably too late to get your gold. You're going to be running just to keep up to survival mode. So get it before that price starts climbing. Get as much of your paper off the sinking ship before it's too late. And of course, the gold you own, the further from that ship you're going to be, and the safer you will be from being pulled down with it. And the most flexibility you're going to see is this Karatbars lifeboat. As we know, that's got the spendable nature to it. And as you can see, that Karatbars lifeboat, it has staterooms, it's got movie theaters, it's got a smorgasbord facilities. I mean, that is a lifeboat you want to be in. So, Dan, I'll hand it back to you.
Thanks, Lloyd. Look at where's smart money going? There's no shortage of people out there looking for gold as a hedge, a form of inflation insurance. Remember when I talked about people buy insurance, life, home, health, auto? This is a form of inflation insurance. It's in case something happens to the money. Well, we're watching it happen. It's like a pileup. Now, why? Because gold is a store value. So what do the rich elite understand that the average person does not? Well, where to buy it, who to buy it from, What type of gold or asset class is the best quality? This is the asset class for the masses. What is it fair to pay? But very few of those rich and elite know how to use gold as currency or how to convert small amounts at a time to the need for cash. Okay, now you do, and you can introduce those rich and elite to this as well. Karatbars. Remember, confusion and uncertainty and fear equal inactivity. So meet the new real money. Here we have Karatbars gold money. As well as, go ahead, we have the very first, hey, Vatican, Pope cards, right? Nobody can deny that the Vatican is a financial powerhouse worldwide. Well, we've licensed to it. There's my first common sense. This is the company has some moxie to it, okay? Is because they can license themselves with this organization. Now, here's the very first glimpse, you guys, of the new USA country branded cards. You're getting the first peek. Nobody has seen it yet. Order yours today. You will find them in your back office. This is their look. And we'll all want to get. They'll be rolling out different countries in the future. Slovenia has a card out. And you'll be watching those come on and available for you. Pretty, aren't they? Right, Lloyd? So who's Karatbars? Okay, let's take a peek at the company. They've been, the concept started in 2008. The headquarters for the world expansion is in Stuttgart, Germany, as well as our European launch pad. We have a launch pad for expansion in the Americas in Belize, North, Central, and South America. And we also have one in Pattaya, Thailand for the Asia Pacific Rim. They're privately owned. They have no debt. They are regulated by strict German laws. Very important. Germany's a very tough country to do business in. And we are recommended by Bundessparer, which is an independent consumer watchdog organization throughout Germany and Europe. And we are a clever means and a smart way to protect yourself with gold. Karatbars is expanding worldwide. So, Lloyd?
Yes, an easy way to get started. Obviously, register with Karatbars affiliate. You have free enrollment. There's no cost. Upgrade to an affiliate. If you want to participate in the referral rewards, you don't have to, but you must upgrade to an affiliate if you choose to earn income by introducing others. You'll have to be KYC approved as well to earn that income. Upload 2 documents, get KYC approved. Very easy, very simple thing to do. And once you are, you'll simply receive an email that shows that you are approved and you're now ready to earn income. You are now ready as well to purchase. We'll show you how the new shop sites allow any new individual who comes as a customer or anybody new to make that purchase without being KYC approved for that first purchase. Anything after that, of course, you have to be KYC approved to confirm you are who you say you are, and they want to send the gold to the right person. Exchange paper money for gold money. Simply exchange it very easily by going into your back office. Remember, you'll never be asked to spend anything. Just exchange paper into good paper gold money. Currently, we have a one-time purchase, which is $500 minimum and allows you to purchase and take delivery of your gold. And at this time, monthly plan commitment for 100 grams. Pay as little as you choose to. You can do it on a monthly basis. You can do it as often as you choose. The minimum here is 50 euro or $65 approximately per at a time to make that purchase. Mini packs, or as they're called, demo cards, they come in 1, 2, or 3 Karatbars in a package. There's the Pope cards as well that you saw earlier, and you can get as many of these often as you choose to. And we also have, as of today or tomorrow, hopefully they'll have it up today or tomorrow, you'll have the ability to get the USA branded cards, Slovenia cards if you want to have some of those around as well. It's great perhaps to show all the variety of Karatbars that are out there, and I think everybody's going to want to have as many as they can and as many to show as they can. So those are the options, and lots coming there. Free storage and or low-cost delivery. You can either store it free or take delivery. FedEx delivers worldwide, and the vaults are in Germany free of charge. Switzerland and Singapore have also storage, but those are small storage fee, not excessive, very reasonable. SecureLog is the facility that has a presence and relationship with Karatbars to allow us to have free storage. They're part of the World Gold Council, so they're a very major storage and delivery organization. And we deliver anything over 10,000 euros worldwide by G4S into 35 different countries. Dan?
Thanks very much, Lloyd. So let's just take you open to take a closer look. If somebody gave you a half an acre of land and told you there was $1 million worth of gold and diamonds on it, and it's all yours if you can find it, what would you do? Would you pursue that? Would you be willing to look? Why? What's your reason why? What is it in your life that's taking the time, that's putting you here in this webcast right now? There's something you want. You know, how much time would you commit to finding that on there? Life's got other things going on. So what tools are you going to use? Are you going to get any help? Are you going to look all by yourself? The reality is, it's another series of tasks, right? In this business, we're always one new affiliate away from a potential fortune. Why? Because a smart man told me this: we get paid to tell, not to be told. Cab bonus up to $900 on a purchase plan agreement. Now, you want to find the details? Karatbarspayplan.info. Write that down. Karatbarspayplan.info. We also get paid residuals and commissions up to 5.5%. We get override income based on our pay rank in the fee schedule, as well as the Karatbars pool pays you in paper money, and Karatbars Gold Fund pays you in gold. Now, we also have the incentive rewards, and as you can see, everything from a gold iPhone to a branded Rolex to trips to luxury cars, and finally, even our own champagne and a villa. So this is a lifetime cumulative movement instead of a monthly goal. Doesn't matter how long it takes you to get there. Now, here's an example of affiliate leverage. If you decide to tell somebody, number one, everybody should self-protect with a Karatbars account. But if you tell 3 people and they enroll a Karatbars plan, 100 euros a month, that is just a nominal, I think, good point to put for the numbers. You'll receive about $750 or 600 euros over the course of the payout on that plan. You'll be called a supervisor in the rank. This is the rank schedule here. And as you can see, the next month number 2, those 3, you help those 3 find 3 each. You got 9 new people in your group. It's $950 that you've created on 100 plans. There's lots of people that do 500 euro plans, 50 euro plans, 200 euro plans, 1,000 euro plans. There's even some people on there that do 100 grams a month. Now, realize this, month number 3, 90 days in this, doing simple, those 9 find 3 each. You've got about 3,780 euros, about 4,700 US dollars, just from people telling people, finding just 3 each. You'll be a gold supervisor on that. Month number 4, when those 27 find 3 each, as it grows, you'll see that you create around 9,000 US dollars. Now that's paid out over the course of the plan, and as you see, 150 days in, 5 months, at just finding 3 in a month. Not a hard deal to do. You'll create, and just at 100, you'll be a silver director in the company, and that will spin off about 36,000 US dollars in over the pay plan of this. Now, reality is, we just showed you 3 in a month. What if month number 3 could be your month number 1? Check your own level of interest on a scale of 1 to 10. What is it? All right. Now, Look in your cell phone contact list, all right? How many contacts do you have in there? Is it possible that there could be 3 in that level, in those contacts, that would have at least the same level of interest for you, or a 10 out of 10? A 10 out of 10? I'm ready to start my free account right now. Okay, could you contact them all in one evening? Some of you have been doing that. Now look at, with your help, could that duplicate itself? Think about it for a minute. Could this be your month 1? First day, you find 3, right? First week, they find 3. And first month, those 9 find 3 each. Hey, that's going to set you in a pace of what we call momentum, and momentum is the snowball rolling downhill, okay? You're going to be very happy if you take that action and go out and find 3 people that want to do this like that. The simplicity of what we do. You're going to do 150 days anyways, right? In 150 days, you could be financially set, or you're just going to be 150 days older. That choice is yours. This is the universal solution to the worldwide debt, currency, and savings crisis. I'm going to do just a quick little thing here with paper money. Some of you don't know how simple this is. This is what you know. This here is 4 $1 bills. You go to work and provide tasks, and you get paid in paper money. Maybe you get paid in Canadian money. Maybe you get paid in other kinds of money, but you make money and you have a paper money bank account that you put your paper money in. Now, here's what's happening with your paper money bank account. They charge you fees. They pay about 1.5% interest a year, and the real rate of inflation is like 11%. So for every dollar you got in your paper money bank account getting 1.5% interest, you lose a 9.5% on your paper money in your paper money bank. But you still need your paper money bank. Follow me? Here's their solution. Keep your paper money bank the way you do business. Open a Karatbars account. Take one of the $4 that you would put in your paper money bank account and put it into your gold money account. When you have your gold money account, you've got your gold money debit card. Follow me? All right, this is where your commissions. You can spend this at the grocery store, the gas station, or if you're smart, you're going to be buying gold with it. And that's a solution. As the paper money goes down, what happens to your gold account? Goes up. It balances out your losses. What if you don't have one of these? As the paper money goes down, you're wondering why everything's costing more. Follow me? It's simple. Now, if you decide to take more than 3, you can take as many people as you want. If you decide to take on more than 3 lines that you find, you're still a silver director, and you get a payout of $600 by $840 or $800 on each new one. There's nobody in between to get paid out. Here's places that you can get some more information. Write this down. Karatbars Intro, INTRO.com, and KaratbarsTV.com. Those 2 places have a schedule of events that you can go to plug people into if you're busy. Set up a qualifying question, and then direct them to the tools. You'll see the live webinars and schedule events here on both of those. There's trainings. Check out the tabs. Follow the features, benefits, and with a little bit of information, you're going to become armed and dangerous. All right? Remember, it's time for some self-defense. Don't you agree? Don't you deserve it? I think you do. What a fantastic way to protect yourself against all the bad decisions politicians and governments make. This is it right here. Great, Lloyd.
Okay, guys, we're going to pop this back to we'll stop the recording, and we're going to go now and just walk through briefly the new shop site. And I think Kevin has put it on there for us. So
thanks, Kevin.
I'm just going to bring it up. That's the template. Your site will be gold-info.com/, and it'll be a referral link. Get one of these sites. It'll be your site. You can send everybody here, and of course you can purchase. Any customer can purchase. If there's as a new customer, they would purchase here and combine whatever cards they want. If we click on this first one, it'll take us to the actual Karatbars site that you see here. We all know what that looks like. If you click on the limited edition, this will take you to, of course, the collector's cards. You've got the Pope card. You've got the Slovenia one. You see it in German now. The English version is what is just being uploaded, so we probably won't see the English on here on this one. And if we also click on the see if we can get back, and the gold Slovenia site, you can see it here. You'll see them, and also on here you will see. I saw it here earlier. Maybe they're uploading it, but the
Scroll down.
U.S. Yeah, it may be under the gold card section here. And we also have I believe these are the metal boxes or the wood boxes that you can have for your Karatbars display. There's all sorts of things that you can have here. Boxes, you can see there's a bit of an image of you at. So this will be up here. You can click on the link and do your own browsing through there that Kevin put in the thing on the side. The link he posed was a link to his personal site. That's your personal site there, Kevin. So you have to, I don't know if I can take that out or not, but that's the new link. So there's the link. Thanks, Kevin. So that's the link that you would use to check that site out. And to do that, I think you'll find it quite interesting. Browse through there. Since you have the link there, there's no sense in me putting it up here. But if you have any questions, then type those questions into the left, and we'll see if we can get those answered. But guys, there's a lot coming. There's plenty of exciting information. Those who are here and came through and has helped test and prove out and find out what works and what doesn't are going to be richly rewarded. Come the summertime, there'll be some major announcements to be made, and it'll be a major ramp up with videos, etc. That's launch what's coming here in the summer, because it's a fairly significant enhancement and addition to and for the affiliates primarily. Obviously, there'll be more products and more information here as well. So I don't know why that link is not working. Let me see. Perhaps we should wait for the link to email to us individually from corporate. That may be the way to do it. But that'll be coming out today or tomorrow, guys. So if you do choose to copy that in, you can take that, maybe the S link in there. But if the link's not working for you, I think you get the picture. I think you get the idea here. So any questions, type them into the left. I'll go through and see if we've had any. I didn't see anything come through here for questions, but if you have any, just type them in. We'll see if we can get to those. And folks are not educated on the meaning of gold. Well, that's standard. Hey, I wasn't before I got into Karatbars. You're not going to get it from many other sources, although more and more people are waking up to the reality of why you want to own gold. But we haven't even hit the tip of the iceberg yet in terms of the numbers of people that should, but it's coming. And we just have to be a little bit patient here, a little longer. One of the comments, which is an interesting one that I thought that was actually made by, I believe it was Casey from the Casey Report. His comment was, there's only one who could get in. He won't be nominated, we know, although one person can get in to make any any significant difference and stop perhaps the run or change things to currency collapse, and that's Ron Paul. We know he's not going to get in. However, bringing a lot of attention to the problem. But one comment he did make was he felt very strongly that if Obama gets back in, the currency collapse, the problems are going to escalate, and it'll happen faster. If Romney gets in, then that may be delayed by a little bit, but there's no way to stop what's obviously coming. It's just a matter of time. So, Karatbars is a simple solution. Love that statement. Yes, thanks very much. And I don't see any other questions. Try to copy and paste. Yes, you can copy and paste. Thanks, Kevin. All right, guys. So that was great. Thanks everybody for attending, and we will just keep doing what you're doing. Keep introducing on, because it's going to have some fairly rich rewards for anybody who's here to look at this as a way to help others and generate some income in the process. So Dan, any final comments?
Pay attention and schedule events. So we're going to start doing a live evening business opportunity meeting online Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Is that correct, Lloyd? 7 p.m. Pacific?
That's correct. If the LA Kings, who beat our Vancouver Canucks in the first round, continue on their torrid pace, they're now 3-0 against New Jersey, and Wednesday night is the final. And thank you, Dan. It'll be right at the end of the third period. If I'm not sure, being a hockey fan that I am, I'm not sure that I'll be happy about missing it if LA is in the lead. So anyway, it is what it is, right?
Are in TiVo.
Yeah, I'll have to do that, I suppose. Yeah, we certainly will. At any rate, thanks. You can watch this again. It will be up. The recording was on, so it'll be up in a couple hours. So you can just go to anymeeting.com/Karatbars. There's anymeeting.com/Karatbars. And that will take you to, I'll just type it in here in case somebody doesn't have that. There's no one after the Karatbars for the recording, but go to that site, and if you type or click on past webinars, you'll see the recorded webinar, the recorded version there. And I am told, I haven't checked it myself yet, but I'm told the audio and the image are now synced. I know these recordings were off sync, where the audio is happening faster than the image, or vice versa. I'm not sure what. So I think that's now fixed, or at least they've told us it was. And so it should be a good recording. You can send other people to that webinar and help them understand more of what's going on. So as these branded cards come out, I'm sure we'll have one for Canada eventually when they feel the demand will be there and we can justify them producing the card. I know I had seen some mock-ups of the Canadian version, and they're, you know what, I have to say, I think they're even more impressive than the American card. I don't know, maybe I'm biased. However, I think everybody will want to have as many of these country cards as a collector item, if nothing else. So, Kat has a question. Fire away, Kat. If you're on the phone, you can call in. If you're not on the phone, here comes a question. Thanks, Kat. Will there eventually be storage facilities in the U.S. of A., Dan?
I seriously doubt it. Here's the reason why. Do you buy gold here in the United States? No. You buy it online, offshore. We fall under the international bullion laws set forth by the World Trade Organization under the Harmonious Tax Code. Those are our governing regulations. Now, if we were to have storage facilities in the U.S., you're free to literally have your gold shipped to you or your storage facility. Okay? But bringing our gold into the United States and storage facilities would probably put us underneath another set of regulations and thumbs, which are the main point for us doing business the way we do it. Okay? So that's my answer to that question from my common sense perspective. You're free to.
Thanks. Kat has a member in the U.S. that was asking that, but welcome from Denmark, Kat. Okay, guys, no other questions. We will call it a day, and thank you for attending. And today being Tuesday, tomorrow evening will be the next webinar tomorrow evening at 10 p.m. Eastern. Dan and I will be doing that, and we will see you all then.
Take care, everybody.
Thanks for attending.
Blessings.